So still here at Crystal Palace, the women's 3,000 metre steeplechase has just finished. I'm here with Lennie Waite, is that correct? Sorry,
correct.
Yep. 8th today, 10-10. You just said you're not too happy about it. Do you want to just talk about today's performance then?
Yeah, I mean, I was really excited going in because this was the most competitive field I've ever been able to be a part of, so I thought it would be a really great opportunity for me to try and get the standard to go to Berlin, but it didn't work out like that today. I honestly felt like bad from the first 200. I knew I was in for a long one, and then I bashed my knee on a barrier, and that just got in my head, and I couldn't stop thinking about that, and then I just got detached and just kind of lost it. But,
so it's fair to say, pretty tough day at the office, but looking on the positives, like I say, I was just mentioning to yourself, I've only recently noticed the name as I've seen in the results as well, because you wouldn't detect from the accent, but you're actually eligible to run for Scotland and GB, so you want to just talk through how that has come about, sorry?
So I was born in Scotland, and both my parents grew up in the UK, so I didn't actually get my US citizenship until I turned 18, so growing up in sport, I always pictured myself competing for Scotland and GB. So when I realized I had the opportunity to do that in the steeplechase and in running, I took that opportunity and declared for Scotland last year.
Okay, so you're at Rice University. You're just saying you originally went there on a football for obviously England. You went out there and then how was it? So how did you get into it? Have you always been a runner, or was it?
Yeah, so I did both growing up, and my older sister was a runner, so I used to follow her around, and then I got into playing football, and I really enjoyed that, and I thought it was a lot of fun. And, it's big for girls over in the States, and I had an opportunity to do that on a scholarship at Rice, so I did that. But I'd always been a runner, and I still enjoyed competing and running, so I always kind of kept that in the back of my mind. And I realized after 2 years of playing football that I had more of a future if I just switched over to running.
Okay.
So the track coach at Rice recruited me to switch sides, so I did.
All right, and it's been a successful switch. As I say, I've myself not knowing that much about you, but I've put in the power of 10, and I can see over the steeplechase this year you've improved by around about 30 seconds. Is that correct?
Yeah,
so is it obviously partly due to you new to the event, but obviously, like I say, how much potential there perhaps still is there for yourself in terms of as an athlete?
Yeah, so I think just because I'm still new to running in general, that I have a pretty steep learning curve, so I have the opportunity to improve more still. And this year I feel like I was fit enough to run under 9:40. I really do, but just you kind of run out of time, and also I feel like there comes a limit to how much you can grow in one season, and I guess I wasn't going to drop 50 seconds in one season realistically.
True, yeah. But looking on the positives, it's been a long season. Obviously today's perhaps a culmination of that, because you've obviously been competitive in you were 5th at the NCAAs, was it? Sorry, so obviously highly credible performance there. 9:50, which is just outside of the B standard. So I was saying, just looking forward now into the future. So you're done at Rice, so are you going to go? Are you still going to be based back in the States? Is it? Sorry.
Yeah, I'm going to stay in Houston, and I'm going to continue training with Jim. Hi. And I'm going to go to graduate school there. So hopefully I will be able to continue improving, because I'm going to stay in the same place with the same coach. So things should keep on going in the right direction.
Okay, and then looking ahead to next year, so obviously Commonwealth Games for Scotland, that's one of the priorities, and then also European Senior Championships for Great Britain as well.
Yeah, so that would be great to do both of those. Honestly, I don't know much about the European Senior Championships. I was just talking with my roommate in the hotel about it last night. So hopefully, that'll come along, and I can plan my training accordingly to make both the big championships.
Good. It's good to see, obviously, a new up-and-coming face in British athletics. Going to have to introduce to those who don't know. So, is that the end of the track season now? Then
that is the end of it. I am going home on Tuesday.
Okay,
and I'm all done.
Congratulations for impressive, like I say, track season representing Scotland and Great Britain, and all the best, and hopefully we'll see you again next summer.